I was tapping. That's me tapping my lip balm against the desk.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, we're back. Good to be back. Welcome everyone for the actual race this time.
Hopefully, anyway.
We should be good. And we're waiting for players.
Let's hope they remember their setup.
There we go. Yeah, boys, don't forget your setups. So whoever just pressed X and didn't do their setup, you... How do I say that sentence without swearing? Like, come on.
Oh, and they pull away.
Let's see it. Formation lap. Top 10 on the softs, outside the top 10, most guys on the mediums. I see Rosa and Wacky races on the softs out in 16 and 18s. And Saucy gets disqualified. Okay, how can we make the formation lap as hyped as possible?
By getting Daniel Ricciardo to commentate it.
Honestly, that's a good one though. So how about you put up your best Daniel Ricciardo impression?
No. That would be...
No, just straight up, nope. Honestly, I'd have no clue how to impersonate Daniel Ricciardo. Like he's just such a figure though. People are leaving
inimitable,
big gaps though.
So.
Yeah. People are leaving big gaps though in this train. I really hate that when people do it if I'm racing. I mean...
Well, there is a rule against it, so...
Yeah, what was it, about 10 car lengths?
Yeah, 10 car lengths. And that is definitely 10 car lengths, so...
Seems like definitely more to me. I mean, doesn't that look like more than 10 car lengths though? Cars ain't that big.
He's going so slow, J-Sac's overtaking him.
And now J-Sac gets overtaken. I hate this camera angle.
Okay.
And we have lights out. 5 lights, and away we go for the first race of the season here in Bahrain. And Mali gets a very good start. DJ Gill and Milan are battling it out for P2, as it looks like the Red Bulls have got the 1-2 covered. No, not yet. DJ Gill's fighting back.
DJ Gill giving Milan a bit of the old lean.
Milan's gonna try it around the outside. He's trying his chances, and they're really side by side, and he gets the position done. That's a Red Bull 1-2 right there.
Yellow flag there. I think it was for Dano, but
yeah,
I'm not sure.
He seems to be at the back of the grid, and there's a small gap between him and Wacky Races.
Ferrari very close together there as we skate down into turn 10.
And if we look at the position changes, Dan losing 6 positions, so he must have had a mistake. And then Rosa, the biggest winner, with 5 positions. Fruitful picking up 4. Not bad, people, not bad. We've been looking a bit at the middle of the grid right here. I'm seeing two Ferraris riding behind each other. Red Bull still 1 and 2. Two Williams behind the Haas of Mango. And there we go. Dan seems to be dropping further and further away from the pack. 2/10, almost 2 seconds, almost 2 seconds.
At the minute, the DRS train is starting to. He's starting to see the train happen.
Dan might have got damage since he's in the pits, or he's retiring. But if the previous races this week are anything to go off, there is most likely going to be a safety car.
Very possibly. It's very impressive that all the guys are managing to stick together.
Yeah, like we're really gonna, if this, because everyone's within DRS range of each other, so if this stays, we're gonna be having one massive DRS train from P1 to P18. I've never seen it before, but I want to see it now.
This could either be very exciting or very boring.
Are we then speaking about the big picture as in the whole race, or for now?
Well, if they're all in a DRS train, it could well be the whole race.
I mean, people are on different strategies. Pit stops are gonna play into the mix, so we might see this DRS train breaking up, though people are gonna start making mistakes, as there's an AlphaTauri getting a gap between him and Rosa, and then the gap between Fruitful and AlphaTauri is also getting bigger. So this DRS train might split up into two very soon, as we're still behind.
Very possibly. But at the moment,
with DJ
everyone
Gill.
bought their ticket.
Yeah, bought the ticket for the train. I see what you mean.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt's passing Matt.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. He's gonna try to switch back.
And they are two men who have not bought their tickets to the DRS train.
No. Well, I mean, they could have, but they lost them.
They had the tickets booked. It was they were in the wallets.
Yeah, they either lost them or left them at home. Same goes for P-Dog and Blade. Also, outside of that train. Now then, let's see the DRS train in action. Can I get a better camera angle? Yes, we can. No, we cannot. As
Would love to have a helicopter cam.
P-Dog and Matty are going at it again. Matty gets past... Oh, Wacky. I'm sorry, it's Wacky. Matty got past Wacky and got DRS, even because he was ahead. Just because he was behind him at the detection point. Hey, I got the knowledge though. I got the knowledge. 5-hit.
I'm surprised you didn't bring out the old letterbox flap on the back of the rear wing that Martin Brundle uses so much. As here comes Milan.
Yes,
down
he
the
is.
inside.
Molly should just let him go since he's his teammate, but he's gonna fight it by the looks of it. No, he's not. He's letting him go. It looked like he wanted to swing back.
Before the braking zone.
Yeah.
Milan's got DRS, I think. No, he doesn't. So neither of them have DRS. And DJ Gill gets all out of shape. Just gonna allow C-Box.
And there we go. Wacky Races pulls out. No, he does not. And look at Gonzo, almost 2 seconds behind Rosa. There you go. So a DRS train went from 1 to 18, to 1 to 11. Dan in the pits again, not feeling comfortable on this track, and retires the car. I mean,
shame for Dan, never really got going.
Really a shame, like so early in the race. But I mean, to be honest, if you're not comfortable on the track, then a safety car is not going to help you either. Like, you can get back up to the field with a safety car, but you still need to drive the rest of the race on that track. So depending on what you feel, it's maybe not a bad choice.
And that is his car coming back out onto the track. Causing the yellow flag now. Are we going to see Marley go back for another move on Milan?
Well,
I
there's
think he's turned the DRS
yeah,
off.
he's not using the DRS, so they're just playing the team game right now, not really trying not to wear the tires with fighting. And Mali could also save some fuel and ERS while slipstreaming, and Wacky gets past Matty on the straight. Is Matty gonna get him back on the second DRS window as he opens up the rear wing? And he's too far back. He can't do anything. And this might be where he loses time to Wacky on the softer compound. And then we have Konzo leading this, for now, 3-car train. P-Dog's trying to make his way back, but he's 2 seconds out. That's far off. Konzo having to defend from both Alfa Romeos, who both have DRS and Konzo doesn't. I'm really curious to see how much ERS Konzo has been using. He doesn't have a lot of ERS left. And Fruitful and Raggy both have a lot more ERS. Then I'm very curious to see, is Mali gonna play again without DRS on the straight? No, he opens up the rear wing this time. He opened it up and he closed it again. Yeah, look at that. He closed it again. J-Sack's in the pits. Let's see if that's a front wing change. Let's take a look. Got nothing exciting going on so far.
I think maybe
no front wing change though.
For Marley and Milan, it's maybe just a case of trying to get away from DJ Gill behind them.
True, or it's either one driver is gonna try and score as many points this championship and try to win it, and the other one's gonna be the wingman. Which, by the looks of it now, Mali seems to be the wingman, trying to hold up DJ Gill and make sure he can't get past and give Milan the time to drive away. Also,
Sergio Perez is of this world.
Yes. Honestly, I'd be the Sergio Perez for my friends in my team. The only thing is I'm the better driver, so it's really hard to do that.
Look at me, I'm Shane, I'm quick.
Right. I'd be where Danham is right now if he... I mean, I'd be in front of Danham, but I'd be like hella far behind Chasak. I can't do anything against these guys. Like EU1, they're way too fast for me.
Marley opens that DRS again. He's maybe going to leave it open a little bit longer this time. Closes it off again now.
Connell and Rosa got past Connell.
Just the team game for Marley and Milan at the minute.
Fruitful's getting past Konzo. Konzo finally getting overtaken. Oh, and Raggy's gonna put his car up the inside too. He wants to follow his teammate through, and he does. It all worked out perfectly fine. And there we go. Now Fruitful's gonna be the one without DRS. So back to the front. Nothing's happening. People are staying in their position, staying in the DRS train. Maybe somewhere at the back more action. The DRS train is starting to fall into pieces, as Raggy's was likely going to overtake his teammate. How plain can someone's voice sound like? I just started thinking that.
Well, I probably have the plainest voice in the world, so there you go.
I mean,
Marley, closer to Milan this time. I think he's going to go for it.
He is. Right on cue, we switch to the POV. Oh, what? Look at Milan trying to...
DJ Gale up the inside.
Did you see Milan there? He either tried to get the slipstream of his teammate or defend of DJ Gill, but that was all of a sudden, very fast swing to the right.
And
And we have
now
some
it's
people
gonna
in the
be.
pits, and Matty got past Wacky.
Seems like it's going to be this 3-car battle for the lead.
Exactly, and then we have a few battles further down the grid, but mostly the DRS train was not much change happening except for the 2 Red Bulls and the Mercedes at the front. There we go.
DJ Gale just a little bit further away now. I wonder if Milan's tyres are feeling the effect of
I mean,
8 laps round a desert.
I mean, you said you had the TAS open, so you should be able to see the tires.
Good point.
Look at DJ Gill, he's outside the DRS range. He's not going to have DRS this lap. He's going to be a sitting duck from for the guys behind him.
And I think it might be time for DJ Gill to pit.
Yes,
Look at
that's
that.
exactly
and
what he
Milan
does.
as well. So,
and now let's see what can the undercut do, because we saw Connell and Mango also pitting, so Mill and DJ Gill, are they going to come out ahead or not? JSAC pitting very early in the race.
oh, and was that a wing change for DJ Gill? It looked like a slow start.
I mean, by the looks of it, he lost a lot of time to Milan, so he might have changed his wing. Or could have just gotten a bad exit, that's also possible. And Mali's now about 1.8 seconds clear of the rest of the field.
And DJ Gill from 3rd to dead last.
Dead last. That's not where you want to be, and that's not how you want your race to go, because that's a real bummer, especially for especially mentally and for the morale.
And especially as well if you end up at the back of a DRS train.
I mean, there's not really a DRS train going on there, it's just him and Connell.
No, but if he does end up at the back of a DRS train,
Yeah, you kind of
He's
screwed
gonna
though,
be,
because it's so hard to overtake.
stuck.
So that's why, if you're at the back, you want the DRS train to break up into pieces. If you're at the front, you don't want it, because the bigger the DRS train, the harder to overtake. As you see a lot of people pitting right now, does that mean we're gonna see where he is? Milan inherit provisional P1 from his teammate. By the looks of it, he is, as his teammate is reaching pit exit right now. Let's take a look. Oh, there he is, his teammate right ahead of him. But Milan just coming out of pits. Mali need to get the tires going.
And here comes Milan. You would say the tyre advantage at the minute.
Yeah.
Eases off, closes the DRS.
There we go. I mean, if I were Mali, I'd just let Milan go and try and stay with him. But this is also a tactic. I'm curious to see how their play style is gonna work out in the long run. If we don't have any safety cars, then... I mean, even if we do. But they're very close together, so double stacking during a safety car is gonna be... It's gonna be a real bad thing for the guy who's behind.
Absolutely. But then again, their nearest actual competitor
It's dead last.
Not to discount JSAC or anything, but their nearest actual competitor is C-Box, and there's a buffer. So
Being JSAC.
and JSAC being in DRS.
Well, let's see. Let's look at the tires then to get a real view of what's going on. We have Jamie and Kalzu who did stay out on their tires. They're not going to pit yet. They might try to do the one stop on the mediums, which is a strategy, but it's not meant for everyone. You need to be able to save tires. Oh, as he kind of overshoots.
Turns the DRS off before he brakes.
I mean, doesn't the DRS automatically close if you brake?
Yeah, it was like He turned it off and then started braking. I don't know if he was a bit too close to Marley, but
yeah, could be. So then, the field's really been split up now. Curious to see what's going to happen as we take a look at the Red Bulls again. Wow. Milan is opening up the DRS, but he's not getting closer to his teammate by the looks of it. Is this...
But he is saving the RS.
Lap
so.
11, Jamie and Calzo, are you pitting this lap or are you staying out? Calzo's in. Jamie stays out. Another lap, lap 12. Calzo going for the undercut. Gonna try and get those tires to the end.
The C-Box has joined the end of this little DRS tray. So
small DRS tray, not a lot of people.
And
Mango, by the way, also there.
Moved on
before the braking zone, and now what's Mali gonna do? Is he gonna do the exact same? Is he going to open the DRS, close it again? No, he doesn't even open it. He just doesn't need it.
And he ought to be a bit careful about that, because if you're not careful, you can end up with a J-sack alongside him.
Yeah, definitely. Up your inside.
Yeah, true. Away, thank you very much.
Exactly, but he does have the toe of his teammate, the slipstream, but is that enough though? I mean, I don't know, but J-sack was very early to pit, so his tires are definitely not making it. They really have the tire advantage though. They're both Red Bulls.
It just comes, as long as you're able to save tyres, you would say this is a cakewalk.
And there we go, Jamie won. Jamie pits, lap 12. Is the undercut going to work? Where did our friend of Calzo, he got out in P14. If that's anything to go off for Jamie, he's gonna be down bad.
Just coming down the pit straight now, so
he's gonna end up behind.
Caught the DRS of Matt,
he's gonna end up behind DJ Gill even, who are actually battling DJ Gill and Connell side by side into turn 1. They're still going side by side. DJ Gill around the outside, it's not getting up, gets the inside for turn 2, and then gets it. Connell.
Oh, Matt and Raggy come together. And is that going to allow Milan through? No.
Connell gets the inside, pushes DJ Gill wide.
Oh, and Milan
DJ Gill's going
into
around
the back
outside.
of Matt.
And now he has the inside, dives it in there.
And this is going to be...
Oh my god, DJ Gill, what are you doing?
As the leaders have caught some traffic.
And Jamie left the session. There must be some massive desync with DJ Gill. Like, he just straight up completely turned into to Connell, and Connell just sideswiped DJ Gill. Like, DJ Gill does have damage right now. There's no other way to put it. I saw the debris flying. Milan and Matty are battling.
Matt fighting it as hard as he possibly could.
Yeah,
Raggy
on his
pulls
12 lap
into the
old
pits.
mediums.
And here goes Marley. Down the inside. Matt's going to fight it, but he's boxed in.
Matt does have the DRS.
Nowhere to go.
Boxed in, but he's going to stick it around the outside. He's sticking it. He's doing it. He has the inside for turn 2. He has to concede, but he will have DRS again. Oh, look at this DRS train we got here. And
this is working out well for Matt.
Yeah, he can just let himself get pulled along. Although he is pretty far behind compared to the other guys on the mediums, being Blade, P-Dog, Fruitful, Gonzo, P1 through 4. Jamie's AI pitted for softs, unless Jamie has gotten back into his car. Matty now losing position to J-Sack. Seabucks wants to go for it too. He puts the car down the inside there. He has the outside for blank curve. And gets the position.
What a great move.
Yeah, stellar. Stellar performance. Look, don't mind me, sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes I just say stuff to fill the gaps. Is Matty gonna lose another position here? Mango puts his car down the inside. He has the tire advantage. Matty again not giving up. And this allows Calzo into the fight. What's Calzo gonna do? Is he gonna pull out? No, he's not. But Mango has to stay behind Matty for another lap. Look at how close they're battling. They're so close to each other. Front wing almost touching the back end.
And Matt needs to stay within the DRS
Yes,
if he wants a chance of defending.
Yes, he does. I mean, he could also just let Mango go, but I don't think that's the best move here.
Gets the DRS, but Mango is too close.
What?
Matt's going to try and hold it round the outside. Mango is all over the curb. Matt's going to have a run.
Mango
At the inside blank
there.
curve. Oh.
And he has to concede. But I think they're outside the DRS range. My intervals are gone, so I can't see.
Yeah,
but it looks
the
like
intervals are gone, so...
Yes, but let's just wait for the guys to cross the line again, and then the interval should come back. And there we go, exactly one by one as they cross the line.
And he was out of DRS range, so here comes Matt.
In fact, out of DRS, so this is prime
and
time
there goes Calzo.
Calzo's gonna make the move onto Matty as well. 2 for 1.
And Matt's holding it round the outside.
Oh, they went
just
very
about,
wide this time.
maybe.
Oh, look at that. Matty's run got compromised, and now Mango wants some piece of cake. There we go. He gets it done down the inside at turn 4.
But you have to say, he's done a hell of a job for Milan, Mali
exactly.
and Seabucks. Oh, and Mango loses the back end. Matt gets back past, and he's just outside of DRS range.
Saucy's off. I don't know what happened there. Maybe he got tangled up into Matty and Mango's...
Matt did go very wide.
Yeah, and I just saw Saucy sliding past my screen, so I don't know what happened, but... And look at this blade splitting the 2 Red Bulls, but Milan not giving up. Milan wants the position and he gets it done. Past the Haas, back behind his teammate. He is still inside the DRS range. Mali doesn't have DRS from P-Dog, but they're catching the guys on the older mediums one by one, as Saucy on completely cooked tires spins it again at blank curve.
Yeah.
And Rosa and Mango fighting. Rosa gets the position.
If I wasn't such a professional, I would say that Saucy might be about to retire.
Oh wow, that's a very bold statement, but he is diving into the pits and he's not slowing down. 5-second penalties. That is one of the basic signs of someone who's gonna retire the car into the pits.
Well,
here's a good tip from some EU1 commentators, okay? Like, if someone just spun and they drive into the pits while with getting a 5-second penalty, they're gonna retire 9 out of 10 times.
And Rosa, in the chaos of Saucy retiring, managed to get
past Mango. Yeah, we saw just the end of it.
Yeah.
We just saw the end of it on stream. We didn't see the pass itself. As Jamie is also causing yellow flags into... Oh no, wait, okay, sorry, that's...
That's Saucy's car.
Yeah, okay.
Retired.
Yeah, right. It's getting late. And there we go, Pito, the first one on the old tires is in. most likely pitting for softs. Yes, we're on lap 18 out of 29. We haven't seen the safety car yet, so let's keep it that way.
Mango gets back past Rosa with the DRS. Rosa's gonna maybe look to take that position back. He has the tyre advantage.
And he has the DRS, but he's staying behind. Okay, let's take a look elsewhere. Calzo right on the back of J-Sac. Calzo, Conzo not doing bad. Calzo P8, Conzo P2, but Conzo still needs to pit because he's on the over mediums and he's being attacked by both the Red Bulls. Red Bull attacking the sister car, not in this league. They're not sister cars, they're rivals. This ain't real life, my friend. As Mali gets past, Milan is gonna get past very soon too. He's either gonna wait for the DRS or he's gonna do the same as he did on Blade and use the ERS to get past right here. It's not burning ERS. He's gonna wait for the DRS.
And Rosa needs to get shifting.
And
he wants to be in with a chance. He manages to get back into range.
Conso gets overtaken, dives into the pits, and look at this J-Sac now gonna get past Blade. And my man, it's time to pit. It's time to pit for soft. Safety car incoming.
A bit late. And
yeah.
J-Sac down the inside of Calzo as well. Calzo holding it in the switchback section. And neither of them are going to have DRS, so Blade is going to manage to stick with the Alpha Tauri and the Williams.
Lucky boy. Look at this, Mali and Milan both just creeping inside the DRS of Fruitful. That tyre advantage really coming into play right now. So Fruitful most likely to pick this lap, I suppose.
And I suppose the question is now, what do you do between the two Red Bull boys?
True.
Is it just an all-out race to the end, or bring it home?
They might just... I mean, if they're gonna race, I'd suggest they just keep it easy for now. Keep it down, if you know what I'm saying. Just play safe, and maybe the last 2 or 3 laps you can fight each other. Like, they got 2 seconds to C-Bucks, so they don't have anything to worry about. They can just play it safe for now, and Fruitful is still gonna continue. This is gonna allow the Red Bulls to get past.
Might get lunged by Milan as well here.
Yeah, Milan's gonna pull
Milan
out.
Getting closer.
And there he goes, following his teammate through.
Up the inside. And now Milan's gonna have a go at Mali maybe.
And that's the Red Bull team dominating EU1 at the first race. Because, let's be honest, this race, have we seen anything else from the two of them? They were at the front at the start of the race, controlling the grid, controlling the pace. They pitted. One guy pitted 1 lap, the other one pitted the next lap, got back out, got out behind each other, and they've just been racing together like this whole race.
Certainly an impressive display from the Bulls.
Definitely. If this is what's gonna come in the rest of the season, I'm looking forward to these guys and seeing what they can do. Especially at Azerbaijan next week. Yeah. Disqualified from session.
I think maybe Blade has tried to retire in the pit lane, not realised that he hasn't retired, and just rolled back out on track.
Right, so he must have then just left his...
Yeah.
Yeah, just left his place.
Otherwise I'm not sure. Or he's got his wheel
there goes
disconnected.
the last one to pit of the old tires. So let's go check to see if I'm not saying anything wrong. Mango is out on 12 lap old tires, so yeah, that's no Fruitful is in fact the last one to pit. So now we shouldn't see any more pit stops, and we're gonna see a race till the end. P-Dog gets past Fruitful in the pits. Let's see, Jamie, Matty and Wacky. all three of them not having DRS because they're not inside the DRS window. That's how simple it is. Welcome to F1.
The most simple of simple explanations as Milan closes in once again down the straight on Marley.
But not making
nothing doing again.
Yeah.
I think this is just going to be a you can have this week, but I'll be back next week.
Yeah, maybe they might just try this every week, and if they can pull it off, it will be a massive dominance showing of the two of them this season. But basically they can just take turns, you know. If they can do this every race, they can just take turns. As Matty gets past Wacky, like one guy gets it 1 week, and the next week the other guy takes P1. I don't see why not.
Would be an interesting display because then they'd both be tied on points in theory by.
I mean, there's still that fastest lap point. The chances of getting it are not very high, as you see. JSAC now gets it because they're on fresh softs, but in the end they'd be tied on point, which means
it would go to countback, which means they'd be tied on countback. So. Pole positions, maybe.
But which means they would be tied on points with 2 races to go. So they can just the last 2 races they can do like every man for themselves. Because I mean, if you're gonna let one guy take the penultimate race, then he's gonna be ahead. And if you then race for points the last race, then the guy who's ahead, the guy who won the penultimate race, is gonna have an advantage.
Absolutely.
So the last 2 races are the races you want to spend racing, and Jamie is gonna get wacky, and Connell having a tank slapper there.
Let's not speculate.
Let's not.
Milan with the DRS wide open, and he's leaving it open. Now he's closing it. As it looks like these raging bulls are going to settle into a 1-2 finish here.
With a very dominant showing. Also, a very nice team play though, like not overtaking each other.
Or maybe not.
Or maybe we could see them fight at the final stage of the race, because maybe they both want to have P1 though. Like, who doesn't?
I have a feeling
who doesn't want to win the race?
May need new tyres before the end of this race.
And that information is coming straight out of TAS, people. Our system to get insights of what's happening on track.
Then again, it's only really the front left that's struggling on Milan's car.
Yeah, so. I've seen that on a lot of cars, to be honest. When I was engineering for my boy at EU4, his left front also had a lot to do. Like, the wear was almost 10% higher than the rest of the tires, so the front left is not really being spared on this track.
Just don't get a puncture.
Well, what percentage is he at?
56% on his front left.
I mean,
and that was about 52 when he started the lap, so 6 laps to go.
4%
That's 24%, so he'd be on 80 on his front left.
Yeah, I mean,
and that is deep into puncture territory.
It's possible, but it's deep in there, yeah, true. But it's possible. I mean, you could just take it easy on the tires, though, to try and make him go to the end.
Don't think these guys know what taking easy on the tyres is.
I mean,
I'm not sure they're aware of that concept.
Neither do I, though. I don't know either. I have no clue how to save tyres, so I just hope and pray for the best. As Gonzo and JSAC are battling it out. JSAC down the inside and gets the position done. If they're really that bad on tires, the boys, then I'd suggest do not battle for the rest of this race, like not even in the last lap.
And I'm sure they've got an engineer telling them that, so...
I hope so. I mean, they can also look at the tires themselves though, so it's not that bad. Right, there's not much action going on anymore.
No, we're sort of settling into
Yeah, the action
a little bit
has
of a lull
dialed
in
down.
the action.
Yeah, the
If
action
anyone
has
wants
definitely dialed
to,
down.
you know, put the foot down too hard.
Oh, there's some action. Raggy spins it.
What a great timing.
Oh yeah, definitely, and that puts him into P15.
If anyone's in chat, can you clip that, please?
Honestly, I didn't really completely hear what you said there, but yeah, timed it perfectly.
I said because we've got no action really. If someone wants to put their foot down a bit too quickly, and
And
you know,
that's exactly what happens. I mean, he could have also just taken too much curb, and that could also be a possibility. That'd be a reason.
yeah, but we'll say that that's not what happened.
Yeah, no, we didn't see it, so we can say whatever we want. He put the foot down too early, perfect timing, and that's gonna get clipped.
And Milan
It's gonna farm
closer
some.
to Mali.
It's gonna farm some kick W's. And Connell gets it all
That's
wrong
Connell.
again. That's been like the third time I've seen him make a mistake.
That is Sebastian Vettel-esque from Connell there.
Isn't Sebastian Vettel like a good driver?
Well, yeah, but he's very well known for his spinala.
Right, yeah, he is.
Oh, and here comes Milan. He chooses to lift off down the main straight.
That's not what's gonna win you the race, but it is.
I think this is very much agreed that Mali will take this race win home. And
I mean, lifting off is not how you win the race, but lifting off is how you avoid getting in contact with your teammate. Because
yeah,
the last thing you
Daniel
want
Ricciardo, Baku 2018.
to... Well, who says he was at fault there, you know?
Fastest lap is SSL Mango with a 127.1 currently. I saw that message in the chat, but I'm not going to try and pronounce your name because I don't want to do you like that. As DJ Gill is round in turn 2.
Oh, wait, what am I missing?
Someone asked for the fastest lap, so I read it out.
Oh. And the name's that hard?
It's not that hard. I just don't want to offend the person.
No, true.
Either that or I'm blind. Milan DRS switched off once again, so 3 laps to go here. It looks like it's going to be a Red Bull 1-2.
And I just... I'm gonna say this right now, and lap 29, he might just leave the DRS open till the end.
Very possibly.
Because who doesn't want to win
Just
a race,
that
though?
once.
But,
Just that once.
yeah. Just to try, and then, you know what would be the best part of all? I mean, it won't be nice for them, but it would be great content if they get in contact and they both spin and throw away their race because someone wanted to get P1.
Yeah. Daniel Ricciardo, Baku 2018. It's even the right car.
Bro, this guy. Yo, contest of speed, who you guys hit me up with?
Well, exactly, Kitten. You don't know if there are blind people watching. That's the point. I'm just trying to be inclusive, you know. Might be a nice thing for them to hear that we've got a blind commentator.
Wait, who's blind?
Me.
Oh, the fuck?
I can't read the names in chat.
Oh, okay. That's why you're blind. Okay.
A bit closer to Marley this lap. But once again,
Look how
nothing
fruitful
going on at
he's
the front.
closing on J-Sack on the main straight. He's gonna pull out and he's gonna put his car to the side and down the inside he goes.
J-Sack trying the switchback, nothing doing from there. But will Fruitful have DRS? He does.
And that's the end for J-Sack, at least for this lap. Jamie's into the pits. Gonzo wants to get a piece of that Williams as well.
Please don't retire, Jamie. Please just go for the fastest lap. I think he's just going for the fastest lap, is it?
I mean, he's not gonna get a point, but he's gonna steal a point away from Mango. Yellow flags! Oh, okay.
It's that would be DJ Gill going slowly down
it is DJ
the
Gill.
final straight.
The fact that it happened over there, kind of the area where the Red Bulls were, is like.
And Milan loses out. Oh no, he doesn't lose out on DRS. He just about gets it, and he is going to leave it open all the way.
I mean, he was a bit further behind than he was the previous lap, so hence why he left it open. But in the end, boo.
I am confused as to why Jamie has ended up on 13 lap old soft.
What?
That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, he is on 13 levels. Why is he on 13 level softs? Are these the softs he... Maybe the softs he used at the beginning of the race, but why would he get them... Why would he get those ones back?
I have no idea. Milan then down this straight for the final time. He's going to see the back end of Marley, but he's not going to be close enough.
Yeah, 7/10. This is Marley's win, just as he won both pre-season races. And Jamie has retired the car because he's on 13 lap old softs and he's not going to get fastest lap with those.
DJ Gill might get fastest lap. Sorry. I'm very sorry to all the Northerners who heard that. DJ Gill does get fastest lap and still the extra point away from SSL Mango.
There you go.
As QRT Marley comes across
third
with his teammate to win the race. With an Aston. Go on, Aston!
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. You want to do some interviews?
Absolutely. Love the interviews, mate.
Interviews up the wazoo. Connell weaving around to end his first race of the season. He's weaving, so I think he's happy. And both Mercedes is ending up 13th and 14th. Looks like real life qualifying though. As Wacky just runs out of fuel. And DJ, ooh, that's close to the wall. He's really using. Oh, what the? How did he not lose his tire there? Like, this guy's on some stuff.
I have no idea, but in the end he's going to come across eventually.
Yep, after a little bit of show off. And then we get to see our podium. And do the interviews. And the grid rundown.
Absolutely.
So I suggest you invite those guys, then I don't have to close this screen. If we can get both Red Bulls in here, and Seabucks, I think it was.
It was Seabucks.
And then we're gonna ask our Red Bull guys about their beautiful strategy, beautiful display.
I'm cringing looking at them tyres.
Wait, whose tyres? Milan?
76% on Milan's tyres on his front left.
That's insane. Okay, so Mali winning the first race of the season, followed by his teammate Red Bull 1-2, Milan and Mali. Seabucks rounds off the podium in third, fourth, Calzo right behind Seabucks. Rosa takes fifth, Fruitful sixth, seventh is for P-Dogs, JSAC 8th, ninth for Konzo. Mango takes the last point and be in 10th. 11th for Mai, Connell takes 12th, 13th for Wacky, 14th for DJ Gill, Raggy 15th, Jamie 16th, 17th for Saucy. Dan is 18th, and 19th was... I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Yeah. But we got our podium finishes in here. So shall we start off with third place? Seabucks, good evening.
Hi, how are things?
Yeah. So how was the race and qualifying though? Like, how did you go through the first race of the season?
Yeah, qualifying was a bit interesting, I suppose is the word, because I got hit, got wing damage, so I only got 2 laps in.
True.
But yeah, I wasn't very happy with my second lap in quali. Probably could have gone a bit quicker, but
yeah.
And then the race, I kind of knew it was going to be very hard to overtake the train at the very start.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just lost contact with the front two, getting through the traffic. So third was probably the best that I was going to get out of it. So pretty happy.
Having a battle with the AlphaTauri there, like, did you think you were gonna have the podium, or did you think you could have ended up in fourth?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be fourth, to be honest, because I knew he had much fresher tyres, and mine were starting to give up towards the end. I didn't have too much battery either, so yeah.
But yeah,
bit lucky to hold on again.
Yeah, still getting P3, so you must be very delighted about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Blades, you got anything else to ask?
Not really. I was just going to talk about that incident in qualifying, but
oh yeah.
We'll save that.
Yeah,
better to leave that off.
Well, then I have one last question for you, and that's Azerbaijan next week. What are your thoughts?
Honestly, I have no idea. I haven't done a race around there on this game yet, somehow, even though we're like 9 months in. So, yeah, be interesting to see how it goes.
Okay, well...
well done to the 2 lads, so... Good stuff.
Definitely. Well, well done to you too on your third place, and
thanks.
We'll see you again next week. As then, let's move on to P2 for Milan. Like, how was your race and quali? Hello?
Is he here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here.
I thought I saw 3 people.
Yeah, he's here.
Hello, do you hear me?
Yeah, we do. So,
okay.
walk us through the evening.
Oh, well, yeah, quali was pretty shit. Qualified P4, which is not my place I want to be. And then got moved up to P3 because of a grid plan, which was totally deserved, I guess. And yeah, the race was fine. I have a great teammate, so following was good. He helped me a bit to save tires, so yeah, nothing more to ask for.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'm gonna come back on that after the other, after God damn it, after the other interview. One question. Wait, I think I forgot the question I wanted to ask. So yeah. Oh yeah, wait. So other question. 76% on the tires, really?
Yeah, it was quite scary.
How do you manage that?
Oh, I don't know. I've never saved tires before, and I thought I'd just try and lift and coast before the corners.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like I said, I could follow my teammate because he was let me stay in his DRS.
Yeah.
So I just caught him up every time on the straights and extended my gap behind.
Well,
was key factor.
And did you want to get P1 at some point, or were you just gonna settle with P2 like the whole
No, I
time?
deserved it.
Okay. So the plan was to do this.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously, well done for your race for P2. And then let's move on to the winner of this race, Mali, who also dominated preseason. What more are you gonna show us this season, though?
Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, I will just answer that. Hopefully, with more podiums and wins to come.
That's a good
Just
answer.
straightforward, really.
Yeah, and then again, same question. Walk us through the evening, my boy.
Quali, I would say my banco was good, and I was happy with it because I got into 25s. But obviously, there was still time on the table considering my second lap. Also, again, still time in the last lap, but happy I got pole position anyway. So that was good. The start of the race, me and Milan, my teammate, we both knew what to do. We wanted to get into that 1-2 position, and we made that happen quite nicely as well. And then we just cruised for the first stint. We knew exactly what to do. I think we played it perfectly. Everything seemed to go well apart from Milan's tyre issue, but even that was under control, so I had no worries throughout the race at all.
No, not at all. In control of everything at all times, by the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, boys, like such a dominant showing for Red Bull this evening. Like, very well done. I thought I heard that was the plan. So, in the end, are you gonna try and do this more often this season?
I think me and Milan will have some good battles in the future, but also we're willing to work as a team considering EVG DJ in the Mercedes. I think he had front wing damage in the pits, so he had to get that replaced. But if he was still behind us, I'm sure we would have still worked together. I think one of the main reasons that we didn't actually fight for P1, and both of us, is just because of the tyre issue. So I'm considering that won't be a factor in future races, and then we can battle for the win, as well as if it's good for the team, then we won't.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Milan, you got anything to add, or?
Well, not really. Just want to say,
Okay.
Baku's the best track on the calendar. So watch out for next week.
Well, agreed. So
My thoughts exactly.
exactly. So, boys, thank you for coming out. We'll see you again next week. Hopefully, another strong showing. I wish you the best of luck. And then we're gonna end the stream here, and we should be back on Monday for EU4 at Azerbaijan at 9 p.m. UK time, if I'm not wrong. And then we'll see you then.